Okay, I'm all good, right? All good? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And I need to speak a bit louder. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Stream Elements bot is running. Good to know. I have no idea how to set this damn bot. No idea. Hello guys, how you all doing? I hope you're getting a good Tuesday. I need to change the song. I need to change the song. Stream. I have no idea what the stream elements is doing. I'm still trying to learn so many stuff. Bingo, raffle, two puzzle machines. All I wanted actually for the bot was to tell me when ads are happening. That's all I want. But I don't think there is this in here. I don't think there is. So, today we are in a new kingdom. We finally migrated. We actually migrated. We actually migrated on Wednesday, so yesterday. But Blow came a little bit later. Hello, Neymar. How are you doing? Blow came a little bit later, so it was a bit too late for us to do some rallies. And there's a few reds still in. So, we migrated on Wednesday, and a couple of reds are still in Kingdom 769 because they needed to boost and spend some resources. Let's see what they're up to. So you can see that our hive still has some people, including one of our Air Force. Nice. Ruben is getting his boosting. He got zeroed, so he needs to boost. Kuma didn't come yet. Ghost still here. I have no idea what's happening. There is people here that I wasn't expecting to be there. So, as you can see, we still have quite a lot of people in here which need to migrate. Blow already came like full, which was amazing. But they came a little bit later than when we started, and it was a bit too late already. They're looking pretty good in their new hive. Oh, Tribal Wars is here. What are they doing? Are they gonna rally Dink? Would be so amazing. What's up? Hello. As you can see, I haven't and quite interesting thing about this kingdom, which I was very excited. I was actually thinking about. Oops, my mic's too loud. I was actually thinking about trying to do an alliance with them, but it turns out people don't actually like them here, which is kind of amazing. Who doesn't like Brazilians? We're amazing on the internet. Everyone loves us in the internet. Anyway, seems like they were quite obnoxious folks when they were overlords, and people didn't quite like them. We got offered by Ro, hashtag Bro, to be friends with them. Not actually be friends, but more like we want to take you and you will feel for us during Wonder. I thought I responded that we were gonna think about it, but in the end we chose not to ally with them. We don't actually like this kind of relationship, this one-sided relationship, and they are Romanian, so we had kind of a language barrier. We were expecting this relationship to not be so like we expected it, so we wanted it to be. So we started looking for a new friend because we wanted a new friend actually in this kingdom. And we started considering a couple of people. We did consider the Brazilian guild. We did consider these guys. We still don't know how relationships are in this kingdom because we've been here for like 1 day. But we're starting to understand things pretty quickly. It's pretty easy, actually. People are very talkative in here. I mean, I actually asked them stuff and they answered me. It was pretty nice. And I think it's because my account, which is bank, is R5. They all think that I'm R5, so they're all answering me quite fast. So I like this power, of people answering me because I hate when they don't. So we consider these guys as well. They are all languages guild, but their Diplo is written in English. Always written in English. So we did consider them. They are like the third guild, the third mightiest guild. No, fourth. Yes, fourth. Whoa, it's bank rule quite a lot. And well, we did consider them. So Wonder was about to start today, and we started considering like all our options. We had the option of joining Ro, hashtag Ro. I'm gonna call them Ro because it's easier. Okay, I'm not gonna keep saying hashtag Ro. We had the option of joining Ro, but we were very reticent about it because, well, language barriers and being one-sided thing. We always look forward to our relationships and kingdoms to be a little bit closer and deeper relationships other than just I'll go feel for you or you'll go feel for me. Our other options were sorry. Our other options were BNR, it's an option, and LSBB, it was an option. I don't like these guys. I think their name is kind of disgusting, to be honest. I mean, I don't know how they are. Like they are. I didn't see them doing anything yet, but to be honest, they have some pretty disgusting names. So I didn't like that. I do that. I have first impressions and they really impact me. So I know it's kind of funny because it's, the name, but it's still kind of, Anyway, so we were checking our options. We already had spoken with Ro, about being friends. No, actually, they mailed me about it and asked, like, do you have friends? Do you want to be friends if you feel for a wall? And I said I was going to talk to the leadership. So today I decided to talk to other guilds about it, like talk to someone else in the kingdom and see what they are up to. And then I messaged SBB. I messaged this guy. Is he here? I messaged this guy. And I noticed he was online. So I did message him directly. Right? And he answered quite fast. And I thought that was pretty amazing. And he was kind of funny. He was trying to make a conversation, you know. I asked if they were gonna fight for Wonder, and he said yes. We're gonna try to get some kills during Wonder. I don't know. He even said that he wasn't expecting to actually hold something, but that they were expecting to fight during Wonder, like hit some forts and stuff. And we thought, well, it's an option. They are gonna fight. We also mailed those tags guys. I have no idea how to say their name. Dark Order, because they don't have letters on their tag. Ouch. And I messaged one of their Air Force. He took some time to answer me. I don't know if he wasn't online or whatever. I asked them if they're gonna do Wonder, and he said that they would fight for all, but they weren't gonna fight as their own guild tag. They were gonna fight for ZBR. So we weren't really considering ZBR because they were already overlords, which means they were gonna keep trying to push themselves as overlord. There would be a relationship much similar as to Ro had proposed, like, come Phil, we want to attack you, that sort of thing. Oh, hello, Neymar. Nice guild tag. Nice Sympath set. Have some nice kills, right? So we weren't really considering ZBR for this matter because it would be this one-sided relationship as well. Oh, thank you, Nozika. Thank you so much for subscribing again. Thank you so much. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. I actually got one more donate today. Here, I always forgot to say. I actually got one more donate today. I'm pretty happy about it. I'm getting closer to getting my T4 back. So, in the end, since they were cool with us, they like answered us fast and were funny, seemed like good vibes kind of guild, you know? And they were expecting to fight. We weren't expecting to fight because Jink had already said he wouldn't fight today. He was in a very hard day at work and couldn't fight. And we didn't have any leads available, so we decided to go with someone, like support someone. And we ended up supporting SPB. Funny thing though, we were kind of thinking about going for base, like for fun, right? Their lead could have a shot against base, against other leads. But for our biggest surprise, and it was a really big surprise, Ro had rented a lead. So there was a guy holding base with 211Ks and a full mythic champ. He was trying to hide the 211Ks. I don't know why though, because you know, wonders are scoutable anytime. You can scout wonders as much as you want, right? There is no anti-scout for wonder. So if you're not wearing your leads as an 11K, we can still see there are 2 11Ks in there. We got pretty scared. Guy had like 2 billion kills, and I can show you him. I was watching Tashi before. He was talking about this Lieutenant Pose. Anyway, I don't know if you were watching him as well. Kind of the gossip. I like the gossip of Lords Mobile, you know? So this is the guy they rented. Sorry, it was 3 billion kills. This is the guy they rented for Wonder. The guy literally arrived here 5 minutes before Wonder, and it's pretty amazing because I don't think he has many troops. He has very low might for this kind of setting, you know? But the guy arrived here like 5 minutes before Wonder and sat on base and didn't do anything else other than that. And when Wonder ended, he left immediately after. So we even consider, because Ro has some really big family, we even consider that they had asked for someone in their family to come and help them at war. But no, this guy has nothing to do with them. It's a completely random guild. It's back before. I know this guild, I've seen them before. I know this doppelganger, I've seen him somewhere, I don't know where though. But anyway, he left and went to this guild, to this kingdom. So it was just to come here and hold base. And then it was kind of funny because Ro actually went for Kingdom Chat and tried to say that they didn't rent any 11Ks because the guy on base didn't have 11Ks. Only because of the fact that he wasn't wearing the 11Ks as a lead. We didn't get involved in that kind of fight. It was mostly ZBR's alliance fighting about this, because they did try to go to base, but it didn't work. So here it is. They did try to go to base. We're using that other guild, this guild's, I don't know how to say their name. It's Dark Order's lead. This is their main lead, but it wasn't even close to getting the Zodiacus tried to. This guy is way stronger than I expected. This is his fake year. This is his fake year. So he actually has 6 champ mythic pieces. I was able to get a screenshot of him. This guy also came today, but I don't suppose they came to just to fight Bull because he stayed. But he's obviously from their family, so MFK and DNK, so he's obviously from the family, and he came to stay for a bit at least. He has some champ pieces, but less than Zodiacus, for example. So in the end, we joined. Oh, you won now. What was the difference? Did you forget anything before? We did end up doing Wonder with SPP, which was extremely funny. They are very, very, very good guys. We really got along very well, very fast, which was amazing. Like, it was literally this. I talked to him on mail, and I found him funny, and I was like, okay, I think we're gonna hit it off better with them than with Ro or Dark Order or ZBR or anyone else. And it was true. And they already swarmed into our Discord server. They already had tons of fun. They're sending scouts, and we are already in a very good relationship, which is very good. So you probably see them also around here a lot, because we expect to be close. As I said, we have no intentions of making relationships with people that aren't really relationships. So we joined today for Frozen, which we lost. It wasn't that close, and as you can see, my T4 is very bad, but anyway. I didn't even check the reports until now, so Cav. What were they using? They were only Cav in there? Oh, they had already been hit. I forgot about it. They had already been hit. We ended up doubling by mistake with ZBR, and both of us lost. That's true. It wasn't a time thing, and we got there first. They didn't have range already because they had been hit already, but we ended up hitting just Cav. It was an inf rally on Cav, and we lost. Then we hit something else. This was just one troop, and oh, we rallied this girl from ZBR. Um, it was funny. It was a bunny hit, but it was funny. Not getting a report is always very, how to say it. It's both frustrating and both exciting. And then when you look at the damage we did, she actually lost like 4 million troops in the rally, so it was a really, really good hit from us. But we still thinking that we hit range on range. We have her scout though, so we're gonna keep on the lookout for her. Let's see what else. Then we hit another wonder, and this was empty. Oh, we hit another castle, and we actually carpeted for this one, which was pretty sad because we carpeted for an empty castle. Sad. Then we hit another rose fort, and this one was pretty amazing. This hit was really, really felt good. Um, Urban Walrus, I'm gonna call him Urban, okay? So Urban got pretty sad that he didn't Blackwing this hit because it would have been such an amazing hit to Blackwing. And if he had popped an attack boost, he would have kept guy. It was an amazing hit. And as I said, we were just hitting for the kills, so we weren't actually expecting to keep anything. So we were just like, okay, fine, let's blast everything out, you know. So just inf blasting everything. But this was an amazing hit, and I think the guy was offline. He was like holding it like no one's gonna hit me, you know. But he was in spurt gear, so I don't think he changed gear or anything, which was sad for him because they lost quite a lot. And oh, they had another hit, but I couldn't join because I didn't have any more troops anymore. No, that was the last one. That was the last hit. Base was already being set, and well, this guy was gonna start rotating around wonders, forts, and everything. So no point in keep fighting because you know. So Ro ended up with pretty much everything. That was the sad truth. Seems like they are pretty well humored though, because they left quite a good message on base. It was pretty funny. Message. Thank you for the game. Good game, SBB. So, even though ZBR was still playing, I guess they don't like ZBR as well. I have no idea why, but I still didn't quite understand what ZBR did during this couple of days because they moved like 5 days before us, maybe less than that. It was shortly after the last wonder, and I don't know what happened during this short period of time for them to hate each other so badly, but something happened. Like everyone hates this Brazilian guild. I don't know why. I wanted to know though. I want to be in the gossip, you know? Male to Zodiacos 4 titles. So there was something. I remember them doing something during the days I was scouting the kingdom. I remember ZBR doing something about playing around with titles and saying who would be regent so they could get titles and get males and stuff. It seemed like just a prank, you know, nothing really deep for them to hate this much. And they ended up congratulating SBB, and actually SBB got Overlord Regent. They have quite a lot of titles because of that, which is pretty cool. So they seem like good guys to fight. You know, they seem like they played fair. And we're pretty happy about it because it seems like we got into a kingdom that actually has a culture very similar to ours. So they don't have lots of tile hitting. Actually, I saw one trap trying to, get ready tile hitting, and haven't heard of monster stealing yet. So, pretty much, they seem like they're cool, you know? Cool guild fight. We are pretty happy with the Kingdom we chose. And I did Fury today. I promised I wouldn't, but I did. I'm sorry about it. I swear. I tried. I try not to join anything. I swear I try. But I do. It's like it's stronger than me. I can't just watch stuff happening and not be a part of it. So I did join SBB today, and I did Fury quite a lot. So yes. But then when my infantry was running solo, I couldn't even split this plate. I couldn't send 50k anymore. I gave up and I said, hey guys, thank you, I'm out. And I had to work actually, so kind of both. Interesting thing is that since I am from Brazil and seems like ZBR is gonna be one of our main enemies, at least I know their time. I know exactly what time they're gonna do stuff and everything, so I know what's going to happen. Seems like today they weren't having the best time. So what happened for me? It was 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock. I got out at 3. So it started at 2 o'clock, and they weren't having the best feel. They weren't having the best time. They really weren't. Seems like their leads weren't very around for doing stuff. So I'm guessing they were pretty much at work during the afternoon, Not everyone's like me that can play and work at the same time. I shouldn't, but I can. And we are still considering what to do about all the other guilds. We do have some other options to make friends, but we don't know how much we want to make friends. Because pretty much if you have too many friends, you have too low target. It's pretty much that. So that's our new kingdom. That was all that happened today. And now we have a new friend, we have a new kingdom, we have a new overlord, and they're from Romania, which is very interesting. It's kind of funny that ZBR is just so hated, because when we arrived to the kingdom, they were quite friendly. I don't know if they were quite friendly to us because I was speaking Portuguese with them and they noticed I'm Brazilian. But they seem nice. I don't know what's going on with ZBR that they are hated so badly. I mean, Casey was pretty rough on them today. I'm asleep right now. I forgot to. Um, it's an open kingdom, so things are different, right? It's like they can't do this stuff like rent a lead to come fight for war. It's not that common in closed kingdoms for that to happen because maxed accounts are usually old accounts. There are new accounts that are maxed, yes, but they are usually old accounts. So they can't join new kingdoms. And, well, we grew a bit too, as expected. I said we would grow a bit once we joined here, and that happened. Some of our friends came. I'm pissed at Death because he didn't came yet, but I'm still hoping that he will. He promised me so badly that he wanted to play with me, that he wanted to join, and now that he can, he's being difficult to play with. I guess that's it about our new kingdom. Oh, there is this bot hive which is really interesting. I mean, they are very active bots. Very active bots. For real. This one has lines all the time, and it's like a 470 million guild castle. But it's a bank, and it's pretty much a bot guild. But they're not small. That was what surprises me. They're not small at all. I mean, they are 33 billion guilds. And the biggest player is 500 million. They're not small. They have lots of fillers. Look at this. But they're all bots, apparently. All bots. At least all their hives are like this. SBB, they're kind of funny. They really, really nice. We really hit it off. They're really funny. I like people in a good mood, you know. They are in a good mood. And there was something today that happened that I'm still trying to understand, and I would love if someone could explain me what happened. So, ZPR Jack attacks Bino BN, right? With a combined loss of 15 million might and a total of 1.7 million killed and injured troops. The winner is Bino BN. Okay, so you look at this and you start imagining, wow, they must be both small castles, right? Not Jack, but this Bino guy must be really small castle, but how did he win if he's a small castle? You can see that Jack didn't get capped though, and it seems like he sent his lead because there is no saying that the leader didn't join. Although I don't know if it would say if he wasn't capped. Anyway, the winner was Bino, and this is Bino. I swear to you, I'm still trying to grasp what happened here because I really have no explanation. I don't know if this guy had such a small comp like Just Teach You. Because he's like bigger than the max that you can get from research. Like, Max Castle is 1.2 billion and he's 1.3. Still, this hit was so freaking small. It was so small, it was so ridiculous, and he didn't even cap the rally. They got a walk back from this guy. Like, in a first hit. And he was wearing this gear because I looked him. I even have a screenshot on Discord. But they got a walk back with a really small rally from this guy. I'm still trying to understand what happened. But This kingdom has this kind of weird stuff that goes around. So this. Seems like this guild is being pretty targeted. They've been through a lot of kingdoms. All of them open though. And it's kind of funny because they're bigger than us, and it's so obvious that they're not very aggressive guilds. They're fly armor guilds. It's kind of weird because like we're one of the smallest guilds around here. But next time we are expecting to fight Wonder, so it's kind of funny. Anyway, he was the biggest guy in here. There is this stone guy too. Q. Oh my god, it's a slow Tuesday, right? It is Tuesday, right? They do have lots of villagers. They're Vietnamese, that's why I'm not going to try to recruit any of them. But recruit Mayo, just forbidden to steal monsters, hunt monsters in groups. 5 level 2 monsters a day. Zalo? What is Zalo? I never heard about this before. Prohibition of mining resources. Mine disputes are resolved by both parties. Prohibition of mining resources? Are they forbidding to gather? I'm gonna guess they're forbidden to hit tiles, right? Cause wars with other states, use profanity, do not chat on diplomacy except for 4 or 5. That's interesting because one of them was actually very annoying today. Very annoying. I think it was a lunar. Or one of these guys. Oh yeah, this guy. So this guy, he was really annoying today. Really annoying. He kept on trooping, and every time he left the fort, he would take it back. It was super annoying. Anyway guys, this is our new kingdom. I wanted to introduce it to you. And very happy to be here actually. Very, very happy to be here. We got our guild bash finished. The last guild showdown this time. Was a bummer. But we still didn't drop division, which I got happy. But guild bash, we did very well. And I already summoned all the pumpkinators. Pumpkinators. I didn't do that, but I did do well. But it's like Chunga. He did an amazing job. He did an amazing job. All these points were just from darkness. He really took his time on doing the small darkness that I have absolutely no patience to do. And today we summoned the monsters and I got Archaic Tomes. So I actually can do one more gear. I don't think I can do one of these though. No. But I can do a siege war. I'm doing all I can. Each step at a time, you know? So I can actually do this. Which I'm gonna leave it here for some moment that I actually need to do it. Like for a hell event or something like that. I thought I was gonna get Bradley today because ZBR even moved to my side. They were scouting me a lot. But they noticed I'm online because I molted. I didn't want to get a Bradley. I don't have T4 to get a Bradley, so I really didn't want to get Bradley. I only do this stuff from this challenge on the last day. So I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow. And tomorrow, Dragon Arena is gonna be super exciting. I am super happy for it because we're gonna have visitors for Dragon Arena. Acerbic is gonna come to Red to be a part of Dragon Arena, and another friend of him. And I know that there are 2 or 3 more people that are gonna join us for Dragon Arena, which is sounds really really cool. There is the downsides because they are all big boys and they're gonna raise our might really high, so we're gonna get more difficult guilds. But at the same time, they're already leads, and we're gonna be able to do some pretty cool stuff during Dragon Arena, so I'm pretty excited. Acerbic already joined again today because he thought he could snatch some free chests from our Guild Bash monster, but it can't. We actually found out that if you weren't in guild when Guild Bash started, you can't get the chests. Even the kill chests, which is pretty weird because it should be like any other monster, but it's not. Even my ult, I brought my ult today to get the chests, but it didn't get any chests. I got super sad about it. But in the other way around, I got Arcade Tomes today. And I got Jew chests, which I want to open here. So, 2 people watching, please give me luck. I need Jews. And I got one green attack too. Cool. 1 common, 2 common, 1 common, 2 common. Okay, it wasn't the worst drop ever. It was actually a pretty good drop. Okay, it was actually a pretty good drop. I can do another one. I can do 3 gold blue for infantry. I don't think I have another. Do I have another infantry? I'm gonna show all of my juice. Okay. I think I should be coming here. It's all purple. Most of my jewels are purple already. Oh, there was one here. No. My god. No. Let's turn one into purple. Let's turn up into purple. Let's do another purple one. Yes. I'm always happy when I get another purple one. I'm always happy about it. I got pretty lucky. It was my free hit on Elite Labyrinth today, and I got 11 chests on it. I think that's pretty lucky. Okay, I think all my infantry are purple now. Very happy about it. I'm very happy. Very happy. I've been working on my juice like constantly ever since. Okay, need one more there. Ever since Punches called me out because I was sleeping unshielded without gold jewels. So I started paying attention to that very closely. He said I can sleep unshielded again when I have all gold jewels. So it's gonna take a while. I know that. It's gonna take a while. And I've been doing something around 3 purple jewels a month. It's better than I was doing before. So I'm pretty satisfied. It's in Captain Special. Nothing good. I have a bazaar right now, but it's just not very good actually. Has a bunch of training speed ups, which I actually needed, but they're just 8 hours ones. They're gonna go so fast. Gonna go so fast if I start training T4. Not worth it. Oh dude, I forgot about this. I completely forgot about this. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna go farm. I need 70 million food. Let's go farm a bit. Empty castles are everywhere, and here is no difference. It's Daniels. I need 70 million food, so bank is cleaned. I would request bank for the food, but we had to clean it to move it. So bank has nothing right now. It has a little bit of food though because I got some today. Okay, I can get everything else from this castle, not food though. Gosh, no castles around. Oh man, you're gonna start a GN6 right when I leave Hive? It's like people wait for me to leave Hive so they can start a GN6. Ancient guy. Hello, ancient guy. You have a pretty good... You have a weird gear. And a weird leader. Have good public stats, let me not something amazing. Seems like he solos a lot. Though. He got his leader captured quite a lot of times. And he is a farmer. He gathers. He definitely gathers. 7 billion? That's a lot. If you check mine, it's like 2 billion. If you check subs, it's like... I don't think it reaches 1 billion. I love looking at subs. Subs public stats because he's like... Did he apply a mistake? Or was he expecting to be accepted right away? Oh, look at that. I won. Amazing. Okay, let's random again. I'm not gonna come back for the GN6 though. I am not coming back. Not. Okay. This is something I do usually when I have troops in infirmary and I'm getting like small bits of food. I put them to, since I have a lot of the other resources. Ooh, I found a small hive. There are lots of Brazilians in this guild, in this kingdom. That surprises me. And it's actually like, I get guilty about hitting Brazilians. I do get a bit guilty, you know? I admit it. But at the same time, it's a war game and I have nothing to do with Brazilians. It's not. I'm not even in a Brazilian guild, so I can say like I won't hit Brazilians. So no way, dude. I'm gonna keep hitting you. Oh, there's a Chuck Norris here, and Chuck Norris is shielded. And there are some cocks here. Ha! I said it. VFA D1 base. Okay. Oh, look at Jack. Jack's here. I'm gonna scout Jack. Let's just scout Jack. Come in. We're here already. Let's scout Jack. ZBR is close. Oh, ZBR is here. Blow is here. No, Blow is here. Okay. There's a guy from Blow that isn't shielded. Let's see if he has something. And big BP cam. Okay. Jack wasn't. Jack is very much. I'm far from Hive. He's leaderless already. Nothing to worry about here. And what about Big Pipkin? Some stone. So, nothing too. Okay, not even Blow has it. When I do this, when we scout our friends, it's not actually because we want to attack them. It's to check if they have something out, and if they do have something out, we're gonna warn them. You know? Sometimes you need to be careful about that though, because you can actually tell your enemy that they are unshielded. For example, someone in someone else's hive, you're gonna scout from very far away. The line is gonna call some attention, and the fact that they are unshielded, now it's not that big of a problem anymore because. Ooh. It's very far. It's very far. But it's cool. It's where Zodiacus always spend his time. This guild. Zodiacus is always here. Chilling. But he is so far. Maybe he has troops. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I got a lot of speed ups this time. What have I been doing that I have so many speed ups? I think I've been busted. My mom. Fail. Oh, bitch. He's shielded. Okay, let me go to Hive. Join this. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna go to Hive to join something that no one joined. I need food. Fuck. Where are the empty castles around here? For Christ's sake. Every kingdom has lots of dead castles and this one doesn't. I mean, it's an open kingdom. I was expecting it to have like lots of dead castles. It's an open kingdom. It should have lots of dead castles. Oh. It's a big boy. Hey, Honest, what's up? I'm good. I'm trying to find some food. Oh, there's another food hyper. Thank you. Food hyper. I need food. Desperately need food. No troops, no anything. Oh, he has some troops in the shelter. He's been zeroed recently though. He has some resources. Okay. Ah, it's such a long walk. We cleaned the banks, so I have zero. Oh, 19 million R. I have zero resources. Especially food, I already wasted. Well, not wasted, spent. I already spent quite a lot of food today. There is a way to get food attacking castles or gathering. No, I'm not gonna gather, come on. Respect me, please. I hope you're not talking about gathering. I could buy a bootcamp too. That's always a good option. No? No, what is the way to get food? Tell me. I need to know because I need food. Are you gonna say a champ plate and lots of farms? The champ plate's not in my future plan, to be honest. Doing an OnlyFans and post there siege attacks. Oh, we're gonna get some siege perps. Oh, that's a good idea. Getting the siege birds. Siege birds are the stuff right now. I mean, I was watching Tashi's stream today, and they were actually asking him about siege, which kind of siege he uses, and he explained about what kind of siege he uses, but it's for rallying, like we said. Are you steal from a friend? Yeah, problem is, well, I do have food actually to steal from a friend, because I paid for the food like a really long time ago. I lost? I hate this freaking bug. I hate this freaking bug so bad. I actually lost troops in this freaking bug. Dude, it didn't even damage the wall. It didn't do anything. It's like a wall trap. It doesn't even have the lead on. Well, thank you. This one I got stuff. I'm gonna have to attack again there, and I'm gonna have to use the E4. Just for the fact that I don't want to leave for defeat. I want to see him burn. I'm gonna send T2, but I'm gonna send my lead with the T2. I guess I'm not gonna get capped, right? How's the kingdom? The kingdom is pretty good. It's really, really good. We're really liking it. It's been really good. Had Wolf today and it was pretty funny. And we already made new friends. Again. Pretty amazing. And we didn't win anything for Wonder today, but our friends ended up with Regent. I don't know why. I'm gonna ask them later. But I think it's because the Overlord Guild congratulated them for such a good fight during Wonder. Oh, there was something really interesting today. Our Overlord Guild, they rented a lead to fight Wolf for them. So base had two 11Ks sitting there. It was this guy. They rented this guy. This easy to beat account has two 11Ks and all mythic champs, 144 stars. So pretty much maxed. I mean, it's missing one 11K and one castle star. But okay, I need to attack the other guy again. What a way to get money. Yeah, I mean, I think that's super smart. You know, I'm gonna admit it. I think that's super smart. Do you think with my lead I can actually do some damage? Okay, I'm coming back in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna... I already heard a lot about renting leads. But this was actually the first time I've seen this happening. Like, this guy was in my kingdom for exactly the time of the wonder. You know, next time rally that castle. How many times you guys can with Bunny? Yeah, it obviously doesn't have many troops. It's very clear. I'm guessing like... it probably doesn't have a max wall, right? I'm gonna guess it doesn't have a max wall. Please. So maybe 1 billion is just 14, 15 million troops. Make them pay more. I think 14 to 15 million troops is gonna be something around what they have, what he has of troops. I need to change my gear. 3 billion killed, all account. Yes, all account. But my kingdom is open, so I bet 10 million or above. Yeah, I'm guessing like 14 billion. He must have some teacher. And I lost again? Well, this time at least I hit the wall. What the hell is going on with this? I didn't hit the wall. I was beaten by the traps. Is this guy healing traps? What the fuck? Oh my god, he has the hugest wall ever. Should have sent you for. It's 2 times away. I'm gonna have a board. Oh man. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna have to burn this guy now. And he doesn't even have that many resources. That other one had way more. But I need to burn this guy now. D4 wall? Yeah, it's a max wall in like this really small castle. He's even losing might. He's even losing might. What the freakish hell? Damage. No, range. Ugh. What the fuck? I mean, I'm literally... I lost! Again! Nah, something wrong. Something's wrong. It's not possible. It's literally not possible. I'm not getting to the wall. What the frickish hell is going on? It's the third time I lost. Maybe traps, can't remember in English. Yeah. You see? The wall is stuck. The wall is stuck. The wall is completely stuck. This guy is completely a wall trap. Come on, I'm not gonna have to change talents for this, right? Please. I don't want to spend like 1,000 gems for this. Why would someone do this? I sent T4 last time. Oh, thank you. Finally burned. Gosh, see, for this, I did all of this. I'm sure I wasted more resources burning my troops to do this. Nah. I just wanted to do it. Oh, look, his wall is damaged. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean, he should have burned the first time. Okay, I'm getting back to Hive because people need me. Are you gonna start another DN6? Because if I'm gonna come back to Hive and they not started DN6, I can't burn sometimes too, it's normal. I know, but like when this happen, usually troops don't get hurt, but my troops are getting actually hurt. You know? The guy is literally a trap wall. I didn't actually think this existed, but I just found out that this is real. You'll find a lot of castles with full research in Open Kingdom. This is not a bug. No, but there is the bug that when you attack an empty castle and it has like no troops, no traps, no anything, but the wall is healed and it has like wall stats, you know? It has wall stats actually. They just bounce. They come back, like you send to 50, come back to 50. That's a bug, but this wasn't a bug. I was actually losing. And this is actually ridiculous. fucking trap wall. Okay, he's not doing another darkness, so... I think I can find someone else interesting. I mean, a guy literally stopped playing after doing research, wall research. This is a problem in game. Does a castle with full research wall, castle without much stats can burn with teacher. Yeah, that's a bug. Like, you bounce around in empty castles. That happens. But then you send, like, lead again. You send lead with it, and it's all cool. It destroys, because you just need stats to be higher than the wall stats. But this case was actually a wall trap. I was bouncing out of a wall. I feel ridiculous. I feel weak. Oh my god, it feels dirty. And I don't. Just exaggerating, but it does feel ridiculous. Steal that monster? I can't. We are forbidden to steal monsters. Alright! You are the guy that has to... It doesn't have a hive because everyone in your kingdom hates you, right? No, I'm not gonna steal a monster. I would need to stay here and check for a while if no one's hitting it. Oh, look! Clown. Gonna show me? Okay. Clown. Cool. Oh, we go there. You come here just to steal a monster and then leave? I am that guy. Okay. Most annoying guy ever. I'm back here. I had literally just been here. Why is he attacking the guys? Poor guys. Who are you attacking? Oh no, he's sending resources. Oh, it's probably just to... Did I scout this one? We did a great GF, check it, proud, top 20. Can I still check GF? I can't check GF anymore. Where is the GF notification? I can't check GF anymore. Sorry. I'm so sorry. But we screwed up in GF, to be honest. We're not very good at GF. Really. It's not a prize event, you know? It's not. It's really not. For real. I wanted it to be better because I think GF is quite important actually. Apart from everyone else, I really do think that Guildfest is important. For a multitude of reasons, including the jewels that they are giving now. But GF is annoying to do. It's like a whole week, and it's a whole week that the bank stays gathering all the time, just doing gathering tests, and we can't use it properly. And it's a whole week that people can't move guilds whatever the time. It's an E, right? It's an I. Right? This one? The Immortals. Oh, you're pretty good. You're open to recruitment. Cool. Carnage. I wanted to watch. Did you watch it? The new Venom movie? I really wanted to watch. Oh, look at you here. I didn't say Division. Oh! Okay, you are in intermediate, right? Ah, nah. That's not that bad. It's not so bad. We just moved up again to advanced, so we were in intermediate actually. And we moved like in fifth. So it's not so bad, you know? I'm pretty sure you're gonna fall again next time if you don't get new members. I do think Jeff is important, but it's so much work. It isn't worth the trouble, you know. It was basically IGG's way to make pay to plays give something to free to plays, and now they are trying to give something to pay to plays too, because pay to plays were quitting Guildfest, right? So they're actually trying to give something interesting for Guildfest. And something interesting too is that another interesting thing is that they changed the reset time, 15 minutes. Pretty good. Even though I felt this Guildfest only had really shitty quests. But again, we were in intermediate, so wait, so you fell. It's not, yeah, you fell, right? You fell one division because you were in 20th. Oh, he has food. Has troops? No, it doesn't have troops, but it has food. And here doesn't have anything. But still, the other one has food. But they are super far. Is he gonna burn with teacher? They chance all about GF after I ended. So you decided not to do Guildfest anymore, is that it? You by yourself decided? Or it was like something the guild discussed and decided as a whole? You? We decided that we won't have minimum score anymore. So we're not requesting people to do. Before we had 13,000 points they had to do, but now we're only asking people to finish all available quests. So that's what we did. Like, you just need to finish all quests. And since we have bots in guild and they are constantly deleting the quests, we put them to delete everything under 115. We actually thought this worked, to be honest. We had more participation than usually. But at the same time, more participation, less points per participation. That was something like this. And I did very bad this Guildfest. I did 1,000 points. I did so bad. I lost a quest helping someone that I didn't want to help actually, but I there is something about me that I move instantly in an instinctive way, you know. To be honest, every time I think people are calling me, that's funny. So I move in a very instinctive way when I hear that someone needs me, and so there was someone from Blow that I don't quite like, that I'm not quite fond of this person, and he was getting rallied. And I don't like this person. Actually, I had a very bad argument with this person for a very ridiculous reason. That was Guildfest. So he left, he was red, he left. Anyway, he got rallied, and I instinctively left guild and went to helping. I didn't have D4 to rain. I was going to rain with D2. I just wanted to like organize people to move there and help, you know. He was huge. He didn't even need helping. But I started calling him. I started calling him online on Discord and everything. Nas is a good person. Yes, I'm such a good person. You are just like me, but I'm not like that in game anymore. So the truth is, I did all this for a person that I don't like, and I lost a guild fast quest. And he at least he I forgot the word. Oh my god, just a second. He Ele me agradeceu. Pô, me ajuda aí, ele me agradeceu. He thanked me. He thanked me. Oh my god, that was so hard. He thanked me. You really need to boost. Yes, I really need to boost. But I won't be able to boost until I reach until November 8th. So until then, I'm not boosting. Thank me? Yes, he thanked me. At least he thanked me. I think I deserved being thanked because I was pretty nice that day. And it is always like this. Like for example, what's today? It was like an hour before my wonder started. I was freaking out trying to get everything right. Where would it go and who would lead and everything right. And on my old guild line group, I saw that one of my friends were being rallied. So again, instinctively, I dropped guild. I joined their guild just to check if he was being rallied and if it was online and if it was what he was doing. And I already have like migration scroll ready, like everything ready to go there and reinforce him. And I move like this, you know? Let's smoke a joint, you need it. No, I can't. That's not. I can't, for real, I can't. It gets me really drowsy, actually, so. Okay, I need a couple more castles. I needed 17 million food. I already got something around 12. I need like one more food hyper. I need one more food hyper. Someone sent me a food hyper, actually. Here. Let's see if he has something. Yeah, he's really far, so worth the risk. Your voice is different from Brazilian. Yeah, I know. Oh, he has food. Eu sei, fica diferente, né, quando a gente fala em português. And then when you change to English, it's like the vocal cords work differently. I don't know what happens. I feel like my voice gets way more stronger in English, actually. It's more like loud, like pitchy in Portuguese and more... I don't know what the words say. Anyway. Yes, give me that food. I need to heal my troops. I'm still healing from Wonder fight today, to be honest. I'm gonna think about it every time I say that. I entered one today. In a Wonder battle? Why did I scout it again? You joined a Wonder today? It is pretty fun. I like fighting WoW. I just think it's so expensive to fight Wonders. I really think it's expensive. I don't think it's worth it. You know, burning people is way more rewarding in terms of war it's faster and it spends less troops. So up Discord. Oh, Dink is sending food porn on Discord. By the way, I found it so amazing that you joined our Discord. I was inviting everyone. Did I send it here again? We have our Discord. It's Red's Discord actually, but I'm inviting everyone because we're open to the public now. I'm pretty excited about it. It's been such a fun day. It's been a very active day in Discord today. I thought I was in your Discord. You sent it last week. Oh, no. I sent you my own server. I deleted that one. But I'm using Red's Discord now. I'm calling everyone there. It's way easier and it's a lot of people there already. It's fun. So I'm using that. Don't tell my leadership that I'm using your Discord server. I kind of deserve it though because I was the one who said it. So, but it's looking really good, really good. You joined Red's Discord today. So anyone who wants to join Red's Discord, it's Bitly. I forgot. I need to copy it. Where is it? The fuck? What happened? You are Queen Oz. You do what you want. I'm Queen Siege, right? I am Queen of the Siege. I'm kidding. I don't use Siege. I don't have Siege. This is our Discord link. If anyone wants to join, it is pretty cool. I'm gonna admit it. I did a very good job on their server. You all gotta admit it. I did a very good job on there. Honest God, you broke for gear, but gem prices are nice. And fuck, I forgot Siege, Queen Siege. Yes. Yeah, I so love Siege, you know. I love Siege so much. I scouted someone. Oh, he has some more, but not enough for me to move and do something. Let's random again and try to find. I actually need 5 million now. I could swear I only needed 17 million. Oh, I lost troops with that fucker. Right. I lost troops with that idiot. Man, that freaking wall trap. Nervinjo. People were really creative about names, right? So one of our Air Force is called Kuma. It's Kuma Red, but I have no idea what Kuma stands for because I'm actually finding quite a lot of castles that are named Kuma. My kingdom is fucked now. We only can play when the China boys go to sleep. They have shield notification. Oh, for real? They using that software that tells when shield drops? Man, that's so fucked up. I mean, there must be no fun in that. You know the person is offline. You know it. You know, there is no fun in that. That is so fucked up. Nah. But this kingdom is good. I was actually scared that they would rally a lot of people online because they have such big people. But they don't, actually. They don't. They're pretty cool. I was honest killer, then I moved to honest. You're just honest now, you're not a killer anymore. Yeah, sometimes I can see the targets first, but that fucks my time. What do you mean? You can see the targets first. man. Just the big people. I don't want to keep scouting the big people. There's no point in scouting the big people, you know? Oh, another huge wall. Oh, someone has... Oh, someone has anti-scout on. Yeah, sometimes I can see the targets for researching the map. Oh, okay. Yeah, but that's fun. Like you're searching, you're like looking at the map and you see the shield dropping. That's fun. Oh, there is a lead here. And there's 13 million troops. Oh my god, I found that target. I actually found the target. I actually found the target. I actually found the target. Okay. Let's fight. Let's fight. I need a lead. I need a lead. I need a lead. Please. Dink! Dink, come here. Come rally. I need a lead. And you're a lead. Come here. Come now. Come. Yes! I found a target! Out of the blue! Like that! Like out of the blue! I found a target! Oh man, I already love SBP. I love them. Anti-Ming solo? Huh. I'm not gonna... I don't have troops enough to solo that. Ah, Dink joined! Dink joined! Okay. I thought you'd scout big guys. Yes! Oh, you're gonna hit someone! Out of the blue, I wasn't actually expecting that. I wasn't expecting that at all. Dude! And I actually found the rest of the food I needed. So this guild's gonna give me everything I need. I just sent his position. And hello, Steve Ho. I was so excited that I found the target. I didn't say hello to you. Hello. How you doing? You're a first time chatter. Welcome to my channel. Dinks go test the guys and give him 8 million red. Usually it's Poof who tests the guys. No. Just a second. Oh, no. Come on, the guy shielded. I hate my life. The guy shielded. Come on, guys. You gotta keep on shooting. You have 13 million troops. You have 4 familiars on your wall. You have leader. You have gear. Use your fucking shit and take a rally. You know? I mean, if I had all of this, I would definitely be taking rallies. That is a good target. Yes, that was a great target. That was a great target. Shoot it. Fucking bastard. Where is the... Oh, and he had some wood here. Okay, where's this guy that I need to get food? Bastard! I'm so pissed at this. Am I still on war gear? Shit! I hate showing my war gear. Especially on a new kingdom. You are more educated in English, I bet. Way more. I actually am more educated on stream when I'm talking to people that I try to be more careful. But usually I'm not very educated, no. Hey Dink, do you wanna solo someone? And it's 10:30 in Brazil, so he's probably online. I don't know. I I am too. I can't remember some fucked words. But I will, usually when I'm like speaking to my friends or alone, because I speak in English alone, by the way. I keep practicing it the entire day over my head. I use fuck a lot. Fuck, shit, everything. And I try to be more polite in here. I feel like it's important, you know, to keep polite. Man, I'm kind of scared now. I stopped looking for a while and they could have garrisoned. I don't want to lose all that for all that Tichu. It's just Tichu, I know, but still. I should have moved there. Why didn't I move there? Man, if this shield ever drops, I'm getting you. I'm freaking getting you. Okay, no one garrison, so I'm good. No garrison. I'm good. Good. I got my food. I got my food. I could have attacked one more time. Do you saw Bolsonaro video in your church? Fucking good. I saw one that he posted. Someone posted like a video from organized crime, and there had a screen behind it, and they were saying like they hate Bolsonaro. The organized crime was saying they hate Bolsonaro and love Lula, and then they straight after this, Bolsonaro made a video, and there was the screen like the screen that was behind the other video on his side. He's such an idiot. But no one gets him. That drives me crazy. Anyway. Oh, Paul found another target. Okay, okay. Let's do this. Man, I can't trust it. Oh, get my troops back. Get my troops back. Give me my troops back. Give me back my troops. And lucky me, I actually healed my infantry. He healed already. I don't think he wants to be rallied. I told you he would be online. I told you. I knew he would be online. It's super early in Brazil. We don't have this costume, this habit of sleeping super early here in Brazil. Like even my mom, she sleeps super early, and this would be the time she would sleep usually. So, I mean, probably not the person that sleeps early. Oh god, I got a lot of food left. I always do this. I click the wrong buttons all the time. I bring nudes. But funny thing, I don't smoke, but my guildmates on the other way, they really like it. Jink, you decided to come to Red to do some research, is that it? Can I see my Instagram story? If you can see? You can see, yes. Do you want me to see it? Then tag me your Instagram, I'll see it. I like that he responded to me here by Like, conversation had nothing to do with this. Like, nothing. What a visit. Gonna break something. Yeah, the software that's running her account. That's what she's gonna break. History nor stories. Oh, you want to see? No, you can't. There is no Instagram's history. No, I don't think so. I don't have my phone. My phone is recording, but I don't think you can see that. It's only a Facebook thing. No targets. We're gonna have to get used to rallying a bit later than usual. This kingdom is actually gonna be great for Kuma, for example, because, well, yeah, mine too. You can see that, right? So the since our biggest enemies are gonna be the Brazilian guild, we're gonna have to get used to rallying later. But it's good. No one has to go on breaks or needs to. No, we can't. So. Yeah, so can we find some targets? Can we find some targets? Kevin the Cunt. I do remember this guy. Why is he guildless? Oh, I see someone without a shield. King Joker, I see another one without a shield. I see another one without a shield. Oh, there's lots of ones from this guild without a shield. This one is definitely without a shield, and he can be. But I do want to scout him. Funny thing about big accounts from Chinese guilds, they they don't seem to care that much if they're into scout drops. They're like, that's cool. I'm too big for you, you know? Until they start getting zero. Then they start caring very deeply about their shields. By the way, guys, don't fall in love. I'm not using IG, but I will add you. Don't fall in love. Oh, you add me? Gosh, I do have like a channel Instagram, but I tried doing some stuff there, but I keep forgetting. To be honest, I keep forgetting. I always forget, and every time I say, to be honest, I'm gonna think about you, but I'm gonna whisper. How do I do that? I'm gonna send you a message on Discord. I'll send you my personal Instagram. It's way better. Has more content at least. Even though I don't really. Oh, lots of successes. I love when I get successes. This guy should have troops, but I guess he's zero. Kevin the Count, yes. This guy has quite a lot of ore. This guy has stone and ore and some gold. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to pay IQ's Hive a visit. I know it's kinda. I know I promised that I wouldn't fury on this kingdom until I rebuilt my T4, but that is kind of impossible for me. I followed Miss Siege. Oh, thank you for following me. I kind of suck at Instagram. I'm active on Facebook, actually. I'm active, like, I participate in, like, groups and stuff. Okay, so this one first. Ming doll. Send some teach you her way. I am guessing it's a girl. I mean, Ming doll sounds to me like a girl. Remember, don't fall in love. Don't fall in love. Joking. It's gonna be a hard task, but I'm gonna try. I swear I'm gonna try. And next one. It's King Joker. Yes, nice. I really wanted to burn someone named Joker. I mean, I did have to leave my other kingdom very fast because of this idiot again. I'm gonna try to picture, like, this is Joker, you know? What the fuck's happening? I'm losing again. Holy shit. I'm losing again. Look, it's just bouncing. This is what we mentioned earlier, that it's just bouncing. I'm gonna have to send my lead, and that is always... I don't like sending my leads when I'm farming, especially in hives. I stopped using Instagram after COVID started. I got sick about every stupid post. Yeah, Instagram was kind of hard because it's so lifestyle and it's so like trips and stuff like that that it kind of bums me out. Thank you. Can I get the resources now? Thank you. Without sending my lead. I get scared sending my lead. I don't like sending my lead. Really don't. I don't want to get capped. Especially get capped in Fury. I'm still getting stuff. No, it's over now. Okay, next one. And there was another one. This one. It has a little bit of stuff, but anyway, let's just get it. It's better that I get it than someone else's does. Man, if I bounce out again, no, this time I burned. Everyone has an opinion now and they don't know shit. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Yes. And it's like everyone needs to share an opinion. Like, it's obligated. It's something that I've been like practicing lately, that I don't need to give an opinion about everything. It made me good, you know, because I can focus on like being happy. And being happy is important. Very important. Oh, I got quite a lot of resources actually. I wasn't expecting this much resources. Someone else just caught. Man, I found such a good target. I'm so sad that he shielded. Why do people shield? I mean, I'm gonna shield in a bit, but why do people shield? There are some more empty castles here. Let's see if they have something. I don't know this guild though. Being happy isn't focus in the important things. Exactly, exactly. And a lot of the times, like, you give an opinion just for the sake of an argument. An argument that you're gonna have to drag on forever. You know? Because you're gonna have to drag on forever. And you know the guild? Did you like them? Did you fight them? How do you know them? Kind of liking them. I think they play fair. What about the other guy? Little Aster? Nothing. You fought them? Did you like fighting them? I have a member, Punchos actually fought them too. He said they were pretty good at fighting, but like good in a not in a very aggressive way. It's like good, like they're good players overall. Like they don't hit tiles, they don't do shit like this. They're good at overlords. At least it looks like they they are being good overlords. I found it very cool that they actually congratulated SPB for fighting. I found that very cool. Maybe 8 months ago. Well, it's been quite some time. Did they were they together with their family, or were they alone? Because they have such a huge family. What's One Punch's Discord name? Why is he being ready? It's Tedzy. He's Tedzy. I'm not gonna look. They already know anti-scout castles. Tedzy. Can't remember they leave. I migrated more you'd come. They just arrived in the kingdom too. They came quite a couple of days before us, actually. They seem a bit he doesn't oh there. They seem like a bit isolated in the kingdom. I don't know if it's a language problem because they're Romanians. They talk to me. It was very easy to understand in game, but it's hard to have an alliance outside the game. Um, but they seem to be very isolated still in the kingdom. They don't seem to be making lots of friends from here. Like the moment we arrived, they started getting attentive about us. They paid attention, they messaged me and stuff, but they don't seem like they want to make friends with who was already here before they came. Hey, Lady Leaf, are you sleeping in there? This guy is empty actually. Oh, I sent a solo target here, right? I sent a solo target. Someone is hitting it already. And it's from SPB. They speak poor English. Yes, they did send the Overlord message in English, which was cool. But when he was talking to me, the first some mails he would write in English, and some he would write in his own language. Show me their members. Their members. This guy, I don't think he's coming. He's so big. I think it's hard because it's gonna be definitely 9 scrolls. There's this guy. Blasphemous Anubis. This is the guy we beat today. Oh my god, this guy had such a horrible defeat for us today. It was super nice, super cool. Ellen, this guy just arrived today. I thought he was just coming in to fight Wall, but he stayed. I don't know if he's staying forever, but they seem to have a feeling problem, which is pretty amazing because they're pretty big. This is the R5, and the guy that was talking to me, it's this one. Black Blade, Delia Poe, Adrian, Nebula, Take with T. Golden Mahadev, Striker, Queen Bendis. They should have loads of fillers. They should have. They definitely should. That's it. That's their members. I'm guessing these last ones are just alt. Is there any other hives with people unshielded? Blow is here. Okay, let me see somewhere else. Bright. Hi, my love, my life, my queen, my all. Oh my god, dude. My two friends leave that guild. I had two friends there. Maybe I can send you some easy targets. I will see you tomorrow. Okay. Every piece of information is always valid. I don't like spying. Me personally, I don't like spying. But this is not spying, this is just like talking about people. You're not inside the guild, so it's cool. I don't. I actually did spy. I spied once here at live. I have to admit it. I spied for death once here live. But dude was in a public guild, so it wasn't actually spying. And the only time I actually did spy a guild, it was just for fun, not actually to do something bad. It was because when ENG split with 1PO, we went separate ways, but it was like a very bad split. It was like a very bad situation. They stole our guild shell. We were pretty pissed about it. Their leader had kicked us from the guild and stuff. So we were... Every time we would start hitting them, because we did hit them a lot, but every time we start hitting them, we would be spying on their chat just to see them freak out. You know, it was super funny seeing them freak out. I'm so sorry. But it was super funny. They were all free to plays. Besides the leader, was a huge pay to play that spends everything wrong and had such a shitty account. But the rest of them were mostly free to plays or really low spenders. And every time I started attacking them, they freaked out. It was super fun. You migrated? Yes, we did migrate. We migrated yesterday. I've been since yesterday afternoon in this kingdom. We had Wonder today. We had quite a lot of fun. We already have friends here, which is pretty amazing. I need to stop furying and need shield. more. Yeah, Santos is a lovable guy, you know. She goes red. Good job, Santos. I do get red. I do get red very easily, but I do get red. I don't know how to answer, so I get like, what am I doing? I don't know what to answer. I never even seen the guy, so I can't say like, oh, I think you're beautiful too. One wall? No, not even close. They rented a lead. And 211Ks on base. No way we could have won. We joined SPB just to fight WoW overall, just to get some kills. They had warned us that they weren't trying to actually keep anything. They just wanted to blast people out. That's exactly what they did. Oh my god. It's a bot guild. It's a bot hive, right? She knows that I love her very much. I say every time the same thing. I know. I know it's very... Yeah, it's a good answer. I don't know if I have that huge self-esteem to say like, I know. I love the when people compliment me about something. I love there's a gif from Justin Timberlake of him doing like, stop it. It's super nice. Look for it after. I love it. Who's been rallied? Oh, Coberto is being rallied. But luckily, they're both sides. Hey, guys, do you need help? Oh, right. The monster hunter. You can have what you want. Just fell it and smoke a joint. Must be cool to have his friends. Look, they even divided guilds. They're doing doubles. Oh shoot. Oh, they decided they're not gonna be cool about today. But where is Coberto? Where is the guy? Oh, okay. Okay, guys online. Then no problem. Let them keep going. It's gonna be fun. They're just doing really. Oh, can someone explain me this? There's 5 people here watching. I want someone to explain me this situation. This journal entry. So you can see that Jack, ZBR Jack, attacked VFA Bino. Get his cords. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. You're not here. I have no idea where he is. I think they stopped already. No, 3 minutes. Okay, I asked for the cards. Yes, it's a Brazilian guild. ZPR. It's a Brazilian guild. So, they attacked this guy, Bino, right? And there was a combined loss of 50 million might. He's talking in KC. Yeah. So I guess they're not going anymore. They're not going anymore. They know that he's online. I knew it was online, just I thought they would keep going. So, back to that. Back to that because I want to understand it. 50 million might lost. 1.7 million troops lost, killed and injured. And the winner was VFA Bino. So, this Jack guy, he's a good rally lead. Okay. So the first thing I thought was that was a close battle done by a noob or not a rally leader. Yeah, so this guy is a rally lead. I don't know if it was leaderless or if had lead in. I'm thinking it was leaderless. So, and my first impression was that they were rallying someone very small, right? Because 50 million might is very low loss. And the guy didn't cap the rally, right? They got a walk back. Yes. Show the VFA guy. This is the VFA guy, what the fuck? There is a mythic black drink here So he has 2 mythic rings, 1 mythic cup, 2 gold champ pieces. Okay, I would change it for like something better. But anyway, he has a pretty good gear. He was in gear at the moment it happened because I screenshotted it and he was in gear. He had 14 castle stars. He had quite a lot of kills. No troops and hit wrong phalanx. Okay, but the biggest might he can have as base is 1.2 billion. It means he has at least 100 million 100 million might in troops, right? That's not so little, especially for a guy this size. He wasn't full. He was full because he showed up in journal. He needed to send at least 2 million to show in journal. I don't know, guy had only tissue in there? I don't know. I really don't. I have no idea what happened. No what? You were talking about research mind. Yes. Yes, base might. Base might can only be 1.2. It's the top might they can have. You have more might from familiar construction. I don't think that's right because someone I know has all the research done, just not wall research. So he has everything done but wall, and he has all the familiars. He has all the constructions, and he's 1 billion. Oh look, Jack is here. If he's full might, he has less than 2 million troops. Maybe just T5 there? Just T4? Research for wall is 964. Yeah, so you have the mission might. I don't know. Anyway, it was a very weird fight. Seems like they noodled pretty hard. For me, I look at this and I can only think like they noodled. Who are they rallying now? Oh, they're still on Coberto. Oh, here it is. Here's Coberto. Oh, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. I had a rally lead account with 1.4 billion with 6 million troops. 1 million each teacher, rest was T4, T5 mix. And you never got rallied? Because when we found out, like Arthur for example, when we found out he had a low comp, the first thing we did was rally him. Even though he had like full champ and 11k. 1.4 is the average for rally lead. Yes, we can remove the sword pin. Where did punches go? We can remove it. Thank you. Ah, but sometimes you need like an attack boost if you're a rally lead. It's a necessity. Every rally lead at some time needs to turn on an attack boost. I mean, oh, they're on to Kid Walrus. Okay, did they ask for help? You're double leaderless and then those on the PH. 4 million teacher is enough to take rallies if he's online, unless it's a party. Well, 4 million teach you? Like, I would say 4 million each. Teach you. 2 times info with attack boost for low comp is really beneficial. Man, 2 times info is so easy to spot. It's so easy to spot. 2 times info doesn't work. It's super easy. It's super obvious. 4 million each for sure. Yeah, okay. So 4 million each T2 and at least 1 million T4 is like what I would say to get a rally from like a good rally lead. A really good rally lead. What the fuck are they doing? I have no idea what they're doing. Dude, these guys, they are so weird. They are so weird. They're porting in, I'm guessing they're gonna rally this guy. Low, I'm 1.6 with 2 times. You will never guess my comp. I'm gonna guess you have like a hideable comp. I don't know, it kind of looks like you know? Like that castle with a lot of base mites and a hideable comp. I'm 1.6 with 2 times. I'm 1 million HD4. Yeah, but the problem with times 2 is that everything becomes an odd number. Everything ends in an odd number. So it's really easy to spot when it's times 2. Times 3 is harder, though. Times 3 is way harder to spot. But times 2 is really easy. I was since day 1 a rally trap. Then I'm gonna guess 16 million troops. 4 million HD4, D2, 1 million HD4, maybe a bit more. Some T5, I don't know if you have T5. Do you have T5? You have a 45 million comp? You're like chaos. Holy shit, okay, cool. I mean, you must have like 10 million HD2, right? Man, Worthy Prince is gonna find you someday and it's gonna get you. I'm guessing that you guys never watched that video from Worthy Prince rallying a guy with 97 million troops. He had 30 million each teacher. Yeah, but low for the times 2, like 200 each. I know it may be believable, you know, as a times 2. It may be believable, but it's easy to spot because of the numbers, because of how the numbers align, you know? Prince was stuck in my prison 3 days. Nice. Let's see what those guys are doing. I think they're doing shit. They're doing something. Oh, come on. He fled? I was kind of expecting him to sit there and take it like a champ, you know? I don't know where I know this guy from. Worthy was zeroed also. He was zeroed? Worthy Prince was zeroed? What? I have no idea what... I need to get more involved in the YouTuber scene, you know? I have no idea what's happening to them. I've been kind of trying to watch Tashi lately because he was cool and rated me, but I have no idea. Woody did zero him. Oh, but he already rebuilt them. Last time I defended on easy 13 rallies. Ouch. Mythic gear? Or maybe fake gear with all gold juice. That would be amazing. We hit a trap like that once. We got so fucked by that trap. Two reds. I'm one red. Who's the other red? Stop calling people red. Red's a good thing. Being red is fun, you know? Being red is amazing. I really love being red. They're not rallying anyone. They're gonna just sit here and watch the hive. Boo, boring. You guys are so boring. Gold and mythic for the last three. Woody and Prince are reds. Oh. Stop calling people reds. As it was a bad thing. Okay? It's forbidden in my channel. I'm gonna start banning people that talk like reds are a bad thing. Being red's amazing. That is being a jerk. Okay? Let's talk like two jerks. But I don't know. I don't know Worthy Prince or Woody to say if they're jerks or not. Reds. Have you ever heard the Red song? We have a song. Have you ever heard it? I'm gonna play it. I'll play it for you. YouTube. Need YouTube. I actually hate listening to the Red song because it stuck in my head so bad. Back in the day, we used to do that, exactly that, what you're doing right now in my chat, on Kingdom chat all the time. Not me, because I wasn't a red back then, but... Okay, let me see. No? Where is that? No. Okay. You guys call yourself reds because you actually like reds? I have no idea.
We're the rats. Rats. We're rats. We're the rats. We pray at night. We stalk at night. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into.
So that's our song, guys. I don't have any idea because when I joined, oh shit, when I joined Red, it was already Red. I joined, they were already a thing for like months, you know. It was already a really long time being Red, like with Red existing, you know. I know that Red actually started in K800. It was their original kingdom, and before they were named exclamation point RT, and when they migrated, they were trying to find a new name, and they thought about RT Red. I think that's the story. I'm not sure. I'm gonna confirm that. I see Woody there. Woody asked me 3 weeks ago to use pardon. I only call him Red. Stop calling him Red. Or call him Red and tell him to join us. I would like it. Really like that. They're not doing anything. Oh, Overlord, you should GG CPR next part. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nice party. That was so bad. Why does everyone hate this guild? What did they do? He only used a bot notification shield. Oh, okay. Woody uses a bot notification shield. Okay. No, but I mean, like, what did ZPR did? Because everyone in the kingdom hates them. Like, for real, they all hate them. They are from Brazil? Yes. I know, everyone hates Brazilians in the internet. I know about this. I don't know if they're like, Hue Hue BRB. It's always a possibility. Move the place. Kind of lost. Everyone who uses it. Ah, everyone shouldn't use it. It's so messed up to use it. Come on, you gotta play the game. What's the point of always like? For example, I have a friend. I actually have a friend in real life that does that. He has a bot running his account like 24/7. He only starts playing when he like wants to join a rally because they are telling him to join. And like, what's the fun? You don't grow your castle, you don't actually do anything in your castle, you just use a bot. You know, that's cheating. That's pretty much cheating. I mean, we do have bots, but we have like help bots and bank bots. I never ran a bot on my own account, for example. And I could, because this friend actually offered me to do so. But I always told him that. I don't know what's the fun in it. Like, just keep your account in a bot. This is the same thing, like, where's the fun of scouting like 100 people and only finding 2 success and only one of them won't shield? You know, that's fun too, that's part of the game. Money is a cheat in this game, so all are allowed to cheat. Nah, it's not true. It's not true. Money is a cheat everywhere. So, following your logic, everyone will be allowed to cheat everywhere. Because money is always a cheat. I mean, we are capitalists, right? Guys, yeah, that's what most of people do in real life. Well, I play the way I live my life because, as Dink says, I'm a good person. Nas is a good person. It's so weird to talk about myself in the real third person. Anyway, I don't know. I find it very weird to use this kind of cheats, especially in game. Like, it's just a game. You need to live it. You know. Live it at fullest. You know? It's like, everyone keeps telling me to buy an account, and I was like, no, I'm gonna grow my own account. It's the game, grow your own account. Queen Red, exactly. You see, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm Queen Red, and that's a good thing. I'm gonna ask for Queen. You can grow it after. Well, yeah, paying 30k when you can get it for 3k. I know, it's stupid. But it's like, I already spent too much to come back now. So, and I kind of feel attached to my account, you know? I know, I actually tell people to buy accounts because it's way cheaper and way easier. It makes sense. I'm just kidding about the... Oh, I'm a queen! I am the Queen Red. I am the queen, right? What? I am a woman and now I am a queen. It's the most useless title ever. It does no good to anyone. But I always loved having it. Ever since I was in ENG, back in Kingdom 797, when we finally made friends with the Overlords, I always had Queen because the guild name was England, right? And so I wanted to be Queen because I would be the Queen of England. Ah, you see? And now I'm the Queen Red. You see? It all makes sense. You need to be careful with Brazilian guild. They can't enter in this ring. Yeah, I need to be careful every time. Well, there's nothing much I can do. I mean, I hide all I can already, but they have time to search things. I hide all I can, but this is the most I'll go, to be honest. This is the most I'll go with hiding stuff. I don't have any intention to be like shutting down my troops all the time that I'm attacking something or joining a darkness. It's honestly, I try as much as I can not to show my Tichu because they're my troops for real, especially since I don't have to fight. But I'm not gonna do anything other than that. Like when we're rallying, usually I cover chat, I hide what I'm joining with. When I'm just streaming, I show stuff, but I think that's it. I don't think we have any other rats lost up in the world. Oh, there's Dan. And there's Smokey. But Smokey wasn't a rat, per se. You need a sugar daddy. I'm available. I'm completely available. I'm single and available for a sugar daddy. Okay? I'm 100% out there in the world looking for a sugar daddy. I actually did something so bad today, but it was so funny and I did it anyway. I sold a Discord role. It was so ridiculous, but I did it. Man, I don't know how to do this. I don't have OnlyFans. I'm not doing an OnlyFans. But I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for my $20 donate. When it does come in, my $20 donate, you know, I'm gonna show my cute feet. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. Yeah, Dan. Cute what? Nah. My feet are cute. Really cute. I can tell you that, okay? I don't have a feet fetish, but I definitely don't because I find feet really ugly. And I really do. I don't even think my feet are pretty, but everyone all the time is telling me how my feet are cute. I don't even believe it because I actually look at my feet and I think they're very ugly as any other feet, but everyone says that they're cute, so I gotta believe it. Because everyone says it. And I think that's super weird because, like, What the fuck? Why do you look at my feet? But oh, there is a guy in our guild that I do believe that he has a feet fetish, because I was joking around one day saying, because we were talking about selling feet pics, and I said, hey, I never showed my feet because one day I actually gonna sell feet pics, and I gotta keep it a secret, you know, because people need to want to pay for that. And I, ever since then, every time he sees me online, be in Discord, be in the game, every time he mentions how cute my feet must be. Every time. Every time he mentions about something about my feet. So I already have a fan. I already have a feet fan. I just need a sugar daddy now. Completely available. I'm not in the market, you know. I'm kidding. I need to say that I'm kidding because someone might actually take it seriously. I mean, donating seriously. If you donate me $20, I will definitely show my feet. But the rest isn't. I'm not looking for a sugar daddy. You have there a good sugar daddy. I don't. I wish I did. I so wanted a sugar daddy. This game is bringing me completely into bankruptcy. For real. You should be sugar mommy someday. Ah, that would be nice. I don't know though. I don't know if I wanna like. I'm not really good at that because I'm very bad with my money. You know, I spend everything I have every time. I'm sometimes a bit more, and I think that if I had someone, I wouldn't still spend with him. It's something that my ex-boyfriend actually complained about me because I would spend my money with me and then I spend his money with me, and you know, I'm young, choose me. You have 45 million troops, dude. What am I gonna pay you for? You already have 45 million troops. I barely have T4. And you want me to be your sugar mommy? I think something in this equation is not right, okay? You're taking rally parties. I'm scared to fury. With the guild, didn't have scrolls. Hungry for re-enter guild family until this move happened. Oh, Spooky Nose! Spooky Nose, he was in R4 when Ratch was created. He was one of the people that chose the name. I like pizza. I like pizza too. I actually have 2 small pizzas waiting for me. You know, it's quite funny because when I first met Red, they were Red already. They were migrating, but I wasn't Red when I met them. I actually took quite a long time to become Red. Do you cook? Yes, I'm a very good cook. I cook very well. Buy it for me, sugar mommy. Yeah, I'm gonna send a pizza all the way to Portugal. Bob, first time we moved, he renamed himself Bob Red, and I followed suit. Then others, it just happened, but it started with Bob. So now you know the story. Bob naming himself Bob Rat and everyone became Rat. That's it. Shit, it had to be Bob. To Lisbon very fast. Yes, very fast. Just around the corner. I'm gonna send a motorbike to go deliver it to you. Poor delivery boy. I hope he's not one of those bike delivery boys. Yeah. Uber Eats. Poor Uber Eats. Poor Uber Eats. I need to become one of those like e-girls that does stories like I'm so hungry, I need a snack, and someone just like sends her a snack. I need to become one of those e-girls. I used to have colored hair. I can totally go back to that. I can totally go. No, do colored bangs and the true stripes. No, I could never do that. I could never do that. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate ASMR so much, so freaking much. I hate it. In Brazilian, you could do it. You need a hot tub or a leaking stream. I need a hot tub. I do agree with that. I don't have much space in my apartment. You can see it's very small, but I could definitely use a hot tub. But a leaking stream, I'm completely terrified. I'm disgusted by saliva, so I couldn't do a leaking stream. In Brazilian, you could do it. I couldn't because I hate it. I could do it in English. Maybe I could do like the keyboard. Did you like it? You had to be a dentist then. Yeah, totally. I would be great at dentist. Ugh. 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 Seriously. Ugh. Actually, there's keyboard ASMR on YouTube. That's pretty obvious. I mean, that's like super easy to do. I think it's the easiest stuff. Just need like one of those mechanical keyboards. Mine isn't mechanical, it's semi mechanical, so it's less noisy, but it's still very noisy. Guys, it's getting late. You know the drill. 2 hours and a half of live stream. I think it's time for me to go. Okay? So, you know, all the ending lines. If you haven't followed yet, please do. It helps a lot. And if you want to help a little bit more, you can always subscribe because I'm a Twitch affiliated. And when you subscribe, you're actually helping my T4 to exist. You can actually donate to this site. You can actually donate to. You would also be helping my T4 rebuild because I need it. I'm out of T4. Please. I'm sad. Send me gems. And Sugar Mom. So I'm not Siege Girl anymore, right? I think that's an upgrade. For real, I think that's an upgrade. Have fun. Stay safe. If you're gonna shield. Please don't forget. I'm gonna do it right now, just to incentivize you to shield. Look at this. My 24-hour shield on it. And if you don't shield, don't forget your war gear because that's super important. Don't sleep in monster hunting gear. You're gonna get zeroed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with Dragon Arena at 8 p.m. at EST or 9 p.m. at Sao Paulo time. So be around because tomorrow's Dragon Arena is bound to be fun. I'm hoping it's bound to be fun. Last Dragon Arenas have been fun already, and tomorrow is gonna be super fun because I'm gonna have visitors and stream visitors, which is amazing. So keep around tomorrow to Dragon Arena with Reds and Acerbic and his friends. Now you know why I don't use a war gear, because when I get attacked. Okay? I'm guessing you have gold juice on your speed gear. Good night. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and thank you, Honest and Rirlo, for talking so much with me today. I'm really happy you did. I like way better when I can chat with someone. It's way funny. Please be around tomorrow. What the fuck? Why did Nightbot timed out on S5? You were spamming caps. Nightbot, don't do that. No! Oh my god! What the fuck? Why did you time out? I'm gonna turn off this shit. It doesn't work. I'm sorry, honest. It wasn't me. I'm gonna turn off Nightbot. Damn, it deleted everything. It wasn't. I'm suffering. It wasn't funny. Anyway, don't... I'm gonna delete this fucking bot. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.